Thank you, Sarah. The recent rise in rainfall could lead to costly repairs as we anticipate more moisture. Basement flooding concerns are already on the minds of homeowners. KIMT News 3's Maureen Dudley is sharing how a Rochester waterproofing business says you can keep from sinking under the cost of water damage.
I'm right by Bear Cave River in Slattery Park, where the water level is currently pretty high. I spoke with American Waterworks about what you can do to keep your basement dry.
Our phones have been ringing off the hook the last week with the amount of rain that we've gotten and getting into people's basements.
Mathiasen is a sales manager with American Waterworks. He says there are a few things homeowners can do to keep water out of the basement, starting with checking to make sure the sump pump is working.
You can always go down and lift up the float. If you've heard it turn on, a lot of times if a sump pump kicks on, you can hear it. Just make sure that it's working properly and water isn't rising above the level of the top of the basket.
He recommends checking your home's downspouts to make sure they are all clear and at least 6 feet away from your home's foundation. You should also inspect the walls and corners of your basement for cracks and signs of water damage. You'll also want to make sure enough dry air is getting into your basement.
It's always good to have airflow in there, have a dehumidifier running, get any valuables that are on the ground or in a wet space up and away from it or off the walls if those are leaking to make sure and save as what we could.
If your home is old or new, Mathiasen tells me age has no impact on whether your basement stays dry or is prone to flooding. In Rochester, Maureen Dudley, KIMT News 3.
American Waterworks recommends keeping the moisture in your basement under 60% humidity.